all my brothers, all my sisters, all my kings and queens. It's your boy Mduduzi back with another video. Today is Wednesday, the 16th of July 2025. I just really want to talk about this topic. I'm in a state of feeling a bit of emotion, you feel me? And I feel like this is the topic. Don't feel sorry for people unless they deserve it. I think, over the many years I've lived, I'm only 26. This is what I've come to do, believe, and also just practice, right? When I go about my daily habits and live my life, don't feel sorry for people unless they deserve it. So, number one, I want to state, I believe you are responsible for your life and everything that happens. Maybe not everything that happens to you, but you are responsible for how you react, right? So, I've been in a bad place and I won't even lie, man. It's all my doing. I have no one to blame. The reason I'm not where I want to be financially, the reason I don't have the girl I want, everything is my fault. No one else to blame. What I see in a lot of people is people want others to feel sorry for them, which I also did, right? But they don't deserve it. And preaching, I won't even say preaching, but talking about this topic, I think it also applies. Like, since I don't pity brothers or sisters, I don't believe they should pity me, right? Yeah, if they do, God bless you. I'll try my best to bless you. But yeah, I don't look for pity nowadays. It's like it's all my fault. My life is in my hands. I want to talk about women, right? Yeah, it's like I'm at a point now. And to take it back, I saw an Instagram video of a brother. And he was talking about how there comes a stage in a young man's life where he hates women because as he goes about dating, he sees that if you don't have certain things, you are not desired by women, right? Women won't just love you for you. You should know as a guy, love is not conditional. I don't feel like any love is conditional, and I won't speak bad about the Lord. I'm a believer myself. But as the Bible says, if you believe in the Son, you shall have eternal life. John 14 verse 15. If you keep my commandments, you love me. I'm paraphrasing. But there's an action to loving God and also receiving the love of God. If you don't confess that Jesus is Lord and he was raised the third day, you won't, yes, God loves you unconditionally, but you won't receive the love, right? So love is conditional. I don't know where, all the Bible, both the versions, I haven't read the Bible twice. I'm reading it for the second time. I've never seen that love is conditional, or even about the soulmate. They always talk about the soulmate. There's no such thing, honestly. But that one, it took me some reading to find out. But anyways, yeah, I don't pity, I don't feel sorry for, especially women. I look at all the women I've cut off, and no cap, they deserve it, right? I'm thinking back to this one specific girl. Her name is F. Now, me and F don't talk no more. With F, though, she's older. She showed me so much attention, so much like she wants me, right? Her words were always, me and you forever. But luckily, and I'm so thankful for this, my bad. I was already up on game that, you know what, these women don't love you. Women will find any excuse to leave you. As well as there's no just unconditional love. You love me either because I'm handsome, you like my personality. There's something I provide, because it's clearly seen you don't treat all guys the same as how you're treating me. And because with me, I already know, I believe I'm handsome. So obviously you're feeling me because I'm handsome. And when I looked at her attractiveness compared to me, I was, more attractive. So I understood why she liked me, right? Anyways, you know what? Like, I had cut her off because she had said something that was disrespectful and she never said sorry. So we just stopped speaking and I haven't spoken to her since. Now she works around where I work, right? But yeah, like I always look back at the situation. I'm like, you know what? And I'm thankful I do this. It helps me develop a reason to never talk to her again. I have no hate for her. There's no unforgiveness in my heart because I'm a believer. But I just look at the realities. Like, I want to speak of a situation. Like, women, they're sharks and they're slick. Like, and just the clear undermining to think that I'm that stupid and that I don't love myself to that point. What had happened, and I stick on this situation so that, I don't even look at her. I'll never, like, I take it to a point, I'm that extreme. Like, if she had to die, it's like, okay, she's gone. Like, move on with life. Like, I'm never allowing any bit of emotion to go towards her. No matter whatever happens in her life, she made her decision. I'm never going to feel sorry for her unless she deserves it. But yeah, it's like, she was like to me crazy. She was like to me, this angle looks kind of crazy. But anyways, she was like to me, her and a friend was speaking, right? And a friend I also don't talk to. But anyways, yeah, her and her friend was speaking. Then I came to her shop. Then she was like, if only I had the money to pay for my graduation so that I can get my certificate and I can progress, basically, right? So she was studying, and that's what she was saying when I came. Then her friend was like, tell him how much. And I was like, how much? And she told me it was a couple of hundreds, right? So with me, like, I went as far as taking this money out, part of my inheritance, right? And for me, like, it wasn't a big deal. I was doing the Lord's work, I believe. So that's why it's like, it didn't even to this day, I don't regret my decisions. I'm just glad I woke, or I saw her nature. I saw her motives, right? So I took the money out. I gave her, she was so thankful. Oh, thank you. You know how it is. And I don't blame her for being like that. Like, but yeah, fast forward later, she was like, I'm still waiting on my results. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, didn't you say you were about to graduate? Just in a random conversation. And she's like, nah, I was saying I need to pay these so I can get my results, so I can progress. And I'm like, this, you know what I'm saying? This is like, honestly, how I felt. And I created distance. Then one day she called me because she's like, what's going on? You're no more speaking to me. And I told her, I was like, you know what? You said you were graduating. That's why I gave you the money. And then you want to flip it and say you're waiting for your results. Like, you straight up lied to me. She's like, no, I didn't lie to you. You can call whoever. This is what I said. And One of the most powerful things I've learned is I treat a situation the way I perceive it, right? So if I feel like you lied to me, I'll treat it as you lied to me, even though I'm not sure. I think if girls did this, it would be much better, right? Like, you know, they always talk about, I just felt like he was cheating, but also girls are also, they like, and this is high level gay men that cheat on them, right? But like, yeah, like, you know, when you feel something, I treat it like that. I don't even question it. So since I knew that she lied to me, she tried to spin it like she didn't lie. I treated it like that. I was like, okay, she lied. And the many other things she did. So like for me, it's like, I'm at a point where it's like, even if she dies, that's my thought. It's like, okay, I'm not going to a funeral. You lived your life. You know, life goes on for me unbothered. It's like, you have to be in this place. Because I see it, and it's been a hard realization because I'm someone who's a giver, right? I believe God has blessed me to be a giver. You know, like, I don't like this word kingdom financier because I'm like, there's no such word in the Bible, as well as you having God blessing you with a lot of money or you working for that money doesn't mean, right? That doesn't, my bad, I'm on like 20% less battery, but like, that doesn't mean now you some kingdom financier. I was like, I don't like that term. I feel like it's made up. Anyways, I don't subscribe to it. But anyways, I'm a giver, right? And I see in a lot of people I give, unfortunately. It's like people are slacking, right? Like, I always used to watch videos of the guy on the street, homeless. Then he'd be begging. Maybe then someone comes past, like, go get a job. Go work like I worked. And I used to think, man, these people are inconsiderate, which they are to a certain extent. But like, the more I give, the more I realize people are just, they slacking. People are opportunists, right? So it's like, now I've gotten to a point where I don't pity people, right? Crazy situation. This is on the top of my mind. There's a brother who begs, right? So I've given money a few times. What had happened is he stands at a robot. So I was like, maybe the third car from the robot. And the brother doesn't walk down each and every car asking. He just stands there with a board, right? Which I believe is laziness, but you know what? I won't get into that, into judging him. The robot turns green. I drive past, right? Like, I see him, he knows me, right? Because I've given a few times. And he's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I just drive past. I'm like, oh, you feel me? When I look in my rear view, he's like, ooh, too. Because I'd say they beg and they're a couple of brothers. So he was like, ooh, like an opportunity missed. So, you know what, next time I pulled up, I was like, nah, I ain't got nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, brothers are really, it's like, they don't deserve pity, right? Like, and this is a hard realization because I believe I am a giver, I'll always give. But you have to be able to discern. Another brother, close to where I work, he's on the street. Brothers out there, you know, I don't get people who are asking, smoking a cigarette, expecting you to feed their habit, right? Like, not hiding it, not having shame. And that's cool, don't have any shame. But then also, again, for me, it's like, I'm not going to feed your habit. And at the same time, I see that, and this has been a realization for me in most the brothers who are begging, or just most people who are in poverty. They don't have integrity, right? They're not good people. They're not people who have character, right? And this is such a realization for me because even with myself, every time I mess up in life, life is going bad. I understand why God says, seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all shall be added. I don't care where you are in life, honestly. I feel like if you tell the truth, if you're hardworking, if you don't allow yourself to indulge in these sinful activities, overcome your nature, live according to God, there'll always be someone who helps you because you're living right? And now you're also seeking the kingdom, you're doing right. Like, I don't get how all these things of the world can't be added to you. Honestly, it's like what I was telling. I remember telling this to Dando, right? Since I've spoken about her. And I also told it to this other lady, Tess. I was like, if you're that genuine and I win the lotto, I wouldn't mind splitting it in half with you, right? If you are such a genuine person. But you can really find a person like that, right? Like, that specific day, just to talk about this situation, me and Tando were at Monte Casino. And we were just talking about experiences, going places. And I was like, I don't truly believe you have to have money. Brothers who do have money will stretch their hand out, will give you these experiences, right? As a brother or as a friend, if you are genuine. So like, I know that I could be in a position where I'm flown. I think that's how you say it. I'm flown overseas, or I'm in just favorable positions because I'm a genuine person. But a lot of people aren't. So that's why it's like they never get to that level. I say all that to say, don't pity people. It's like, I don't want to seem bitter, right? Like, even Ntando herself, I had recently watched an interview. Since I'm talking about it, let me talk about it. And she was like, she believes she's a good person, which I don't dispute. Everyone has their own. Even me, I believe I'm someone. Maybe someone else would be like, nah, I'm to do it like that, you feel me? But I was like, by the way she acted during our time, it's like, nah, you ain't a good person. That's how I felt. But it's like, I'll never firstly call her out on it. I don't believe in giving that attention, even though I'm talking about it now, you feel me? It's like, you just get to a point where you never pity people. It's like, and that's why, like, I feel like I don't believe in friends for life. And when I say I don't believe in it, yes, I could have a friend for life, but it depends on how they keep the friendship. Like, I don't just believe because we know each other, we're gonna be friends for life. Now, if that, like, a lot of people are slacking. A lot of people don't deserve pity. There's another brother, he's on the street. He be selling like car discs, you feel me? Like the ones you put your license plate. And I've gotten to know him. But yeah, he always pulls up once in a while. He's like, hey, I have nothing to eat. Can you please help me? I'm like, brothers are just slick. They think you're like this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like, nah, you can't pity brothers, you know what I'm saying? You can't pity women as well. It's like, even to bring this home, it's like my mom, I look at like her life. She's someone who has I have many, not many, but a couple siblings, right? There's 5 of us. But yeah, just like the way she acts, and when she is quote unquote, because I don't speak to her, you know what I'm saying? So if it's both of us in the house and, there's just that silence, there's never pity in my heart, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I was watching a video today of some other girl was saying, boys they don't care about all the struggle your mom put in, to raise you. Guys, let's talk about reality for what it is. Firstly, You guys, as the parents, went out your way to have a kid. The kid didn't ask to be born. Here I was, I popped out. You took care of me based on the love you had. But like, to now demand a return on investment, like I was like some project, like it's like I don't get the mentality. It's like I don't owe you anything. That's what I truly believe in my heart. Yes, I know God, I'm gonna honor my parents or my parents since my mom's alive, but I don't feel like I owe her anything. I'll never be like, oh, she sacrificed so much. I didn't ask for it. And this is also how like girls treat us guys. You do so much for girls and they just leave, you know what I'm saying? They don't I didn't ask you to do that. So also for me it's like I base everything on actions. It's like people don't deserve pity, and like once I've gotten to the state of mind that you don't deserve care or pity from me, like I don't care. It's like you can go die, honestly. Like that's how I feel about a lot of people. But like then it goes to say unless they deserve it. Like there are certain people, I'm still a giver. If I feel like you deserve it, I'll give you my care, I'll give you my love. But if I don't, yeah, it's like kick rocks, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you have to watch out for women. Women are, it's like, yeah, I was getting into that whole thing of there comes a certain time where a young man, hates women because he realizes their nature. And I feel like even though I talk bad about women, right? I have no sense of trust in them. There's no, like, I don't see them as delicate, right? I feel like I don't hate women. Like, the truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now that I understand them, there's no hate in my heart. Like, man, F these women. For me, it's just like, it's accepting. But like, now since I've accepted it, I'm able to see through women, right? It's like, there's a certain girl who had asked me for money, but she asked me because we're cool. Like, I see the reality. It's like, because we're cool, she came to me. You know what I'm saying? She didn't go elsewhere. I look at all the girls who've asked me for money, even the brothers too, like, because I feel like I'm so flashy, I'm well off, people always come to me for money. That's the reality, you know what I'm saying? It's either I pity you or I'm like, nah, I don't feel like you deserve. But yeah, like women, man, friendships, it doesn't matter. It's like, I don't know who was saying, women only keep you around if they see value in you. And that's 100% correct. With me, I've cut off a lot of women because, you know what, simply, I just don't see value in them. Like, if we're not going to be friends in Christ, I don't see no value in you, and I'm not going to go out my way for you. Like, if that, like, I'm not one of those guys who's doing nice things for ladies. And I feel like I'm glad I've come to this because this is reality, you know what I'm saying? It's like, back then I used to buy women chocolates, used to do this and that. Now it's like I couldn't care if you were living or not. Life is gonna go on for me. Like, I only care mostly about myself. And yeah, life has been bliss, honestly. It's like I don't speak from a hurt place. I just see things for what they are. Like, there was a girl, she hit me with a confusing situation. I feel like it was confusing on my side because obviously I believe I failed the test, but thing is I don't know about it, so it was confusing. But what had happened is, certain lady at the mall, she's doing like these pop-up things. She's selling, I'm not sure what she's even selling. And this has been my experience, right? Personally, I've had certain girls, whether most of them have been like in sales, like they're supposed to sell. That first girl who I'm thinking of, she was selling, what is it, an account at game, right? But when she approached me, she straight up approached me on some, it was my birthday. She's like, yo, has any girl pulled up on you? You're looking good. I was in polo head to toe, you know what I'm saying? So she never sold me on her product. Also with this girl, like, I don't know what her stand, what she's selling, but she was interested in how I dress, right? Yeah, so with her, first time I went to this mall, she was like, yo, I like how you dress. Second time, she's like, yo, I saw it was you. I don't even look at the face. Okay, I don't even look at the face, but I saw it was you because you dress good. Third time, she was like, please give me one of your jackets. So with me, like, I was like, okay, she was a little bit older, right? Little bit older. Why not say her name? Her name was Zaza, you feel me? Little bit older. She's with that nickname. She looks like colorish, but she could be black. You know what I'm saying? So I took it upon myself. I was like, Lord, I'm gonna give her one of my jackets. Matthew 7 verse 7, ask you shall receive. I put that. I'm only talking about this situation just so I can fulfill this video, if I can say. I put Matthew 7 verse 7 on the tag, right? Like, if you can see, like, here of the jacket. I gave her the poncho, the famous poncho. It's in one of the videos. Yeah, so on that specific day, I gave her the poncho. Or I come up to her. She's like, oh, it's you again. Like, oh, are you a stylist? You dress so nice. I'm like, nah, not even. Then she's like, I told you must give me one of the jackets. Which I understand, like, girls don't mean that, right? They're complimenting you indirectly. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I was wearing it that day because I knew I was going to give it to her. I was like, you know what? I brought this one for you. I took it off. I gave her the poncho. She's like, oh, thank you. Then she was like, then I'm like, okay, cool. I was about to dip. Then she's like, no, take my phone number down. Take my number down. Then you must text me. Then I'm going to WhatsApp you a picture of me wearing the poncho. So, like, that whole thing didn't make sense. I was like, anyways, I still took the number, you know what I'm saying? When I headed home, I texted her like maybe this happened at like 10 a.m. I texted her around 5. I was like, I don't have WhatsApp because I still don't have WhatsApp, right? But I was like, instead of a picture, you can take me out to lunch. You let me know when, right? To which she's never replied, even to this day. But for me, I wasn't hurt by it. Yes, in the beginning days, obviously, it's like, why is she not replying? But because I'm also so self-centered and I feel like I'm up on game, I already knew what it was. I was like, okay, she was trying to bait me into liking her, if I could say, or I failed the test by even taking the number, even giving her the poncho. So in her eyes, I was weak. Whatever the situation, she never texted, which I proceeded to delete her number. Now, when I go to that mall, I avoid her, right? Because I know, and this has happened before, what it's going to be. It's going to be like, oh, hey, how are you? Or she might hit me with that, I never received your text. So it's like all this BS. So like, I don't pity people. And I was actually thinking about it. I was like, the reality is she looks like she's in her 30s. And this is no shade. And she's still selling, these products, which means she's broke, no ring, still working the work she does. She's broke, even if she wanted to take me out. But the reality is, cut her off, move on with life. Like, pity no one. Like, I don't, and unless you deserve it, right? Which a lot of people I feel like do deserve it. You can tell when someone is genuine. But otherwise, don't pity people. Like, I don't believe in pitying people. I believe in discerning and staying away from a lot of people are chances. Let me just tell you about this situation. A brother came up to my work. He was like, he's looking for my boss. My boss wasn't there. He was like, yeah, I was looking for your boss because I want to buy mass for my kid. His stomach is going crazy. I don't have the money. Wada, wada, wada. So I'm like, I had the money on me. So I was like, how much you looking for so I can bless you, right? He's like 50 Rand. That's what I knew. Like, this mask thing he's talking about, it's only about like 20 something, not more than 40 Rand. But he's like, yeah, 50 Rand will do. So, obviously, I looked at him. I'm like, chance, but okay, here's 50. Oh, thank you so much. They always, bless you, God bless you. I'm like, okay, kept it moving. Tell me why the brother double back is like, can I just, if it's possible, can I just have an extra 20 Rand in case I need anything? And he's like, so then I looked at him funny because obviously that's made up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm able to see a chancer and, you know what I'm saying? I made a decision like, okay, I'm going to allow myself to get played. It's my fault, you know what I'm saying? Everything is my fault. I gave him the 20. He was talking about like, oh, thank you. Now this is going to help me get to work. This was 2 weeks back. He's like, my brother, I'll see you next week. I'm definitely coming back. He hasn't showed. But was I surprised? I don't... Come on, guys. It's like, you get to a point in life, I feel like, for me specifically, I feel like I shouldn't cry. Like, I tweeted, if I can, I'll never cry again. And I truly believe that, like, obviously, certain situations, like if you fall from a building, how I always say, that will obviously promote you to cry. It's going to be hard not to. But because of life's problems, I don't believe in crying. I don't believe in sharing your problems, right? Like, I feel like that's looking for sympathy. Yes, you can share them with brothers, but always be solutions based. Talking doesn't help like it does with girls. But yeah, like, the main point is also for me, like, I don't look for pity, right? Like, the reality is I've been in a bad space and I was thinking, if it comes to the point, like, for me, it's been at a point where I always used to think about suicide. Then I progressed into thinking about how am I gonna take my life. And then it was through sleeping tablets. And now it's gotten to a point where I don't have sleeping tablets. But I know if I had to try commit suicide, I have these tablets that I have. I have so many of them. I think, yeah, it will cause me to die, right? The reality is I was just thinking of people's reactions. People are not gonna care. So funny, and not to be on some sentimental vibe, because as I say, I don't look for pity, right? But yeah, like, people are not gonna care. Like, it's just gonna be like a shocking, damn, he's gone. But yeah, life is gonna go on. So the way I live my life is I don't pity people unless they deserve it, and I also don't look for pity. Watch out for women. Watch out for friends, relationships. Mainly, I want to speak about women because I was watching another video by the brother. His name is Distinguished Living on YouTube. He was reacting to videos by girls, right? TikToks. And then this certain video he was reacting to, this girl was on some, guys, all the men, listen to me. If you want to have a competitive advantage, this is the video for you. Oh yeah, if you want to have a competitive advantage when dating, this is the video for you. And he was like, he paused on that. He's like, isn't it funny? Like, they tell you about love, genuine love, but listen to what she's saying. Competitive advantage. So I mentioned that to say that there's no true love. It's conditional. Like, whether it's my looks, it's the amount of money I have, it's me not wanting you so I seem like I'm high value. Everything, it's conditional, right? As well as women will always try to get the upper hand, always. And this is what I experienced. And this is why I talked about Dando, right? Personally, I don't want to bring her name down, right? A lot of people don't know her, won't ever know her. Let me not put it like that. She may become well known, right? But for me, it's like it always felt like she was trying to get the upper hand. And that's why I felt like I needed to cut her off. All the females in my life, it's like they always want the upper hand. Even that's like with, a lot of brothers preach that only your mom will love you unconditionally. I call BS. My mom is conditional F. Like, and I'm not mad at it, you know what I'm saying? I know what it is. It's like, I don't look to her to love me unconditionally. That's why, like, for me, like, I know, like, if I commit suicide, it's like, I knew the truth that it was me alone in this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yes, you might be upset, I'm too doozy, but, like, they don't really care, like, and if they did, I wouldn't have come to this conclusion. So, yeah, like, it's conditional with women, like, every woman. And, like, I was looking at the girl who had asked me for money. I gave it to her because, I like her. She's been nothing but kind to me. She has, like, a pleasing personality. There's many times where it's like certain days I didn't brush my teeth. Then I brushed my teeth, like, the day of going to work. Then I remember there was a situation where she wanted me to help her with something, and she was up close, and I believe my breath smelled, right? But she never mentioned it. And after that, she still treated me with kindness as if nothing happened. So I like her for the way she treats me. I'll give money. I'll do a lot for someone who shows me pity, or, who makes an investment in my life. But, like, if I don't expect my own mom or family to love me unconditionally, why would I go expect a girl to love me unconditionally? And these women won't love you unconditional. Like, I hate to say it, all the church sisters, all the sisters in church, maybe you might find some that will, but everything is conditional. Like, with every person, all my brothers, it's because I provide value. Like, I was just looking at myself, it's like, I am loved to the point I am loved is because I have value. I can give money, I help, but otherwise I wouldn't be as loved. And the moment it stops, the moment the love stops, it's like, so, like, I don't pity people because I know they don't pity me, and everyone is out for themselves, man. Yeah, watch out for the women. Like, if you don't know about women, hey, they'll mess you up. But yeah, once you don't care, like, it's a good place to be. But yeah, like, don't pity brothers. A lot of people want pity, but they don't deserve it. Yeah, and unless they do deserve it, you know what to do. It's your boy, Mtuduzi. I'm out. Peace.